ball 2.
Well, pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those why he's doing a great job of putting himself.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game. One counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the method.
Strike now to Bradley. Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Boyd is there, 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. Prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. That's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton.
For the
so far,
Yankees.
2 for 3 in this
The
one.
left fielder, Giancarlo
First
Stanton.
pitch on its way. Base hit into right center.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is
Now
obviously
batting,
one of them.
shortstop,
Another base hit,
Stevie
leading off for the boys. This guy's had a
Gregorius.
monster postseason so far.
Your
Erasmo
attention, please.
Ramirez takes the
Now
ball here as he'll
pitching
enter
for
with a runner at first
Number
and nobody
31,
out.
Erasmo Ramirez.
From the stretch. 0-1 the count.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's well fouled.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
But gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out. Settling
Now
in now,
batting,
Gary
catcher,
Sanchez.
Gary.
Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's gone 2 for 8. And a fairly generous strike ball there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ramirez, the former Seattle Mariner, was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce to be
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. We'll see the. We get back. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1, and we are all tied 5-5. Aroldis Chapman comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. fastball that misses.
Count 2-1.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. One down. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher has an elite arm. When you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Vasquez is retired. 2 down now.
Now back.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Mookie Betts. And ball 4 now.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Stanton coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. Eduardo Nunez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Red Sox. Now playing second in.
Torres will lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. Liner towards second. And it's a base hit. So there you go. A potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to try something like that or over.
Tyler Thornburg takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Luke Voigt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
To second for one. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little. Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime line against Chapman is a 3 for 13 batting line. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Set and the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. And it's now a one-run ball game.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only one game, but that's his third homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Your attention, please.
Aguilera enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 21, Rafael.
Here's Jackie Bradley
Aguilera.
He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. That's popped up. LeMahieu falling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The bat.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back.
Plate, Mitch Moreland. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the kick.
And throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Matt Barnes enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Matt.
So the lineup flips over. It was a single for him in his last inning.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And they start him out away
the second
with a bold
baseman,
strike.
DJ
Got him to go
LeMahieu.
after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And the throw will indeed take care of him
The
for
center
the first
fielder,
down.
number 11.
Riding in, Brett Gardner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too
number
much.
99.
Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Barnes, 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are going crazy.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that run will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
I guess the advantage of
John
hitting with that
Carlo.
ball between first and second base. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 2-0 home. That's taken ball three.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Line towards center field. Bradley will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number two.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and she'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Change up here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. And he misses again. Ball three.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. Payoff pitch. And he misses ball four. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He
Gary
didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's only 2 for 10. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and two. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Gotta love it. late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Struck him out, so a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra train to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat. He could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position.
Leading off tonight
at
for
6'4",
Boston,
6'5",
right
with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster.
Hero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Swung on and missed. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jersey.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your tick.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. The 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a call.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. Sox 0. Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Leading off
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The second
He'll lead
baseman,
things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued to hold or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
First offering on its way. Below the heels, 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. Judge fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lifetime versus David Price. Comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitches.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Price ready with another 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. That's in there, base hit. LeMahieu blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach to see him turn to his dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big time.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first,
and you'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again, catches it a grain low, we got action.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first down. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia will take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, All Rise, fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third, and that threw into left field for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Pitches high, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Torres
leading off for the Yankees.
The home half of the second.
The designated hitter.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Torres.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, not the end of the world.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
The third baseman, Miguel.
It's a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From Price. Hit down the line at first. And take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting nut.
Now at the plate,
the first baseman.
1 run in and 1 gone so far in the seventh. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there.
Now back, second baseman.
Goes in there.
DJ.
That change up for a base hit.
LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu. The first pitch is in there for a called strike 1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Bradley calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees do get 1 on the. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off,
we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Boyd shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw won't be in time as he reaches his first.
You don't realize how that can be so frustrating. You're crossing, try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Rafael Devers is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. That's made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Misses, ball 2.
A great take on that slider away right there, but I'm thinking in that situation that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. So digging
for the
Yankees. Walk his first time up.
The right one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on to try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2. Next in the leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights.
Now
this
back,
is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle. Pedroia is stretched, but it's into center field for a base hit.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Scramble those down. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath and the tunnel staying through the baseball.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside flat. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but
now
you have to hold there, Debo, to make sure that gets down. It isn't caught.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
They really bunch him up on that one. He swings and misses for the first out.
Now
one out here in the Yankees third inning. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. No balls and a strike to count. Judge, the runner at third. Stanton on second. Gregorius, first, one gone. Here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases
now
remain loaded with
third
two
baseman.
away now.
Miguel.
The bases are loaded here. Two men gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Yankees. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Leading strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, man. You've got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. First offering on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Tries to shade the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first
So
baseman.
2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge looks up, That one is gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. His first homer here in the series. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
The batter,
Here's
number
the second
50.
baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin.
He'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wind up and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on the board takes care of him, and the inning is over. Thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with
Leading
how many
off
balls
for the
they've hit
Yankees,
hard and on a line.
the first baseman.
Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives.
Boy.
And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Ready
Now
for another shot
second
now.
baseman.
DJ LeMahieu.
DJ.
He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
LeMahieu.
Price ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batter.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. Hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The right fielder, number
and ready for
99.
another shot.
Aaron.
Last time through was a base hit. No balls and 1 strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. LeMahieu over at second. Gardner first with no out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
No, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Now batting.
Ready once again.
The shortstop.
Didi Gregorius.
Didi.
2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Gregorius.
He's ready. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The catcher.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Put something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. From the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. And this is popped up near second base. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting. Right
standing in, Mookie Betts. He's working on 1 for 2 games so far. Here comes the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
A barehanded play by LeMahieu. Wow. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your attention,
Johnson,
please.
the 6'4" southpaw comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 61, Ryan.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Leading
first
off
pitch
for the
here,
Yankees.
and that's the first strike.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2. Johnson benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voit. A ball and no strikes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Hit back up the middle. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Ready now, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman.
He almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count, and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. His 2nd home run of the series, and the Red Sox have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it's
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby here. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice.
Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is incredible.
Your attention, please. Now
comes the manager now up out of the dugout on the way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for the starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. goodness.
I got the
0-2
count. Oh,
now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Xander
Up next
Bogaerts
for the Red Sox,
becomes the first out of the
baseman.
inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here it comes, 2-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss that time by